We're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Hangout with DJ and Kanila. Oh, wow, that's kind of creepy from the back of my room. Somebody going, it's that damn dude Caesar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. DJ and I are going to be streaming today, as Thursday, when we normally stream, is going to be a no-go since it's Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be with my mommy, and I'm going to be eating mommy's food, and I'm going to be sitting on her couch watching football and not thinking about comics for a while.
Why don't you do it in your DJ voice?
People in the peanut gallery need to shut up. So anyway, while we're here, what we wanted to do is do a shout out to our Kickstarter that we're working on for our DJ and my and TJ's book, 80 Guns. There's a link to it in the stream post. Feel free to click on it and then sign up to receive notifications of when our Kickstarter goes live. It is not our primary means of funding, but it will be most beneficial for us to be able to continue to make these comics if y'all are into it, which I think you might be. DJ and I are having a lot of fun working on it. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving, about my Comic-Con, some other interesting tidbits, and then we're going to draw and talk about all kinds of stuff. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the Facebook thread for our for this stream, and one of us will try to pay attention to what's going on there and and listen to what's going on.
Yes,
so I am looking at our post right now. There we go. Oh, now I got to turn off my sound though. Turn off your sound. There we go. Started listening to myself talk.
there you go.
All right. Yes, I turned off my volume as well.
No, I can hear you.
All right. No, I mean on the streaming link. I'm looking at the stream so I can see the comments as they come in. If people show up. That reminds me, I should actually post about the stream and invite people to it.
Yeah.
Which I'll do right now. So, DJ, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I get church because, as you guys know, I'm the Kahu. My Lord's
Pastor, man, that will be the church thing.
I am Pastor Kahu, so I'll be preaching Thursday morning. Thank you, Jesus, for all the good that He gives us. But
Amen, brother.
No, after that we get on little church luncheon. After that, we usually go all out, but this year gonna be smaller because people doing different stuff, and then we'll be all the way out in Waimea. So yeah, it is what it is, but it'll be fun. But that's pretty much it. And I know Kanila gonna be in Waimea, so we're probably gonna hang out.
I am going to be in Waimea visiting my mother, eating her food, sitting on her couch.
I ate your mom's food. It was good. Remember that time I ate his food?
Yeah.
So what was it? Stroganoff.
Yes. I have two favorite dishes that I always have my mom make when I go to visit her house, but we're not gonna have time to do that this year. Although I might have maybe I'll have her do it on Friday for dinner when I get back from dialysis. Anyway, it's beef stroganoff or my mom's chicken à l'orange, which is a French style mushroom and cream with orange juice sauce. It's really good. It doesn't taste anything like oranges, strangely enough, but it tastes really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I bet it's good. The stroganoff was good. All right, I'm gonna do a sketch. I saw you know who Corey Hampshire is?
Corey who?
Hampshire?
No.
I don't know.
Send me a link so I can look at him.
He actually has, but Man, I follow him on Instagram. And his art is so good, man. So good. So I wanna. So he drew Chapel today. So I wanted to draw Chapel.
You drew Chapel. He drew Chapel.
He drew Chapel, and it was like, oh my god, so good.
The old Image character Chapel.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Chris Koanui, how's it, brother?
What's up, Chris?
Good to see you.
What's up, Chris? Chris, you like hang out with us? I can send you the link. Up to you. Oh, by the way, Chris has a comic called Night Marcher. Night Marcher. But yeah.
Chris, did I meet you when I was at that coffee shop with Carvalho that one time? Was that you that was there?
Probably.
I don't remember.
Probably. He did some work with Carvalho too. Sorry. Carvalho.
This would have been before Chris even published his first Almaco book.
Maybe.
Because that was when he and I talked about what he wanted, how to go about self-publishing and all that, and then he asked me to color the first issue for him, like the cover for the first issue. At the time, I didn't have a whole lot of time to color. I was doing caretaking for my father, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to do very much.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty demanding.
Oh yeah, you know it is.
Yeah.
So essentially, it meant that for 10 years, I didn't really do anything of substance. I did a few things here and there. I colored Dan Doherty's Touching Evil for a few issues.
Well, yeah, you mentioned that to me today.
Yeah. One of my favorite books that I've worked on. Well, mostly because I did a number of issues. Just all. And I had a large body of work with Dan, and Dan, I think he's a better artist than. I think he's a great comic artist, and I'd love to eventually do something with him.
Yeah.
Wait, I might have been talking to him about that just today. So you remember that project that Caesar wanted to do, the DJ?
Yeah. Oh, that's why his name came. Yeah.
I was gonna ask him to pencil that for us I think Dan would be a great fit with his chops for supernatural stuff.
Nice.
And he has a very, I would call it a realistic noir style. He has a lot of dark, like black areas, and while it is comic book, it's not comic strip, I guess I should say. So it's very approachable for non-comic people because it's very people can relate to the images better than like I don't know, Joe Mad or Art Adams. It's more.
I know what you mean, yeah.
But anyway, I've always liked his artwork, and I think he would do well for the project that Caesar wants to do.
Like I'm not that good of I don't remember a lot of names besides the one that you mentioned. What was other like titles that he worked on?
He works on his own books. He doesn't really work mainstream. He doesn't do mainstream necessarily. Okay. There's a lot of small press stuff, and stuff that's not, I would say, mainstream. So
okay, cool.
Bernardi knows him, sees him a lot at conventions on the mainland. He's a fan of his stuff, and I think Bernardi says has all of his books. Okay. In fact, Bernardi and I talk about him a lot because it's just someone we both know.
Oh yeah, if Todd knows him, then he's probably like more in the creative. Well, actually, Todd knows pretty much people because he always go to the shows.
Yeah, he does conventions on the mainland, so that's where he's gonna be finding.
Yeah. But he got a baby. His baby is still young, so
he's losing sleep is what he's doing right now. Yeah. He's in that losing sleep stage of childhood.
I enjoy that, man.
I think we talked about that when he was out here for Honolulu Comic Con.
Yeah.
He and I had a conversation for a while, and we talked about how he was losing sleep, which is every person who has had kids, every man who's had kids knows your pain, Todd.
Yep.
We know your pain. Isn't that right, DJ?
Yep. That's worth it, though. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's worth it, man.
And it's weird the way that kids are worth it, right? It's never how you expect.
Yeah. It's so not how you expected that.
Yeah. Let's try to get this.
Oh, it's nice to just draw somebody else's characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just something for us.
Something that somebody because when you draw somebody else's character, you just kind of following the way somebody else would draw them already. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
When you draw your own character, it's like nobody would draw them before, so you gotta be the first. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. You got to come up with everything for yourself. Oh, Tolentino, you like join us? You like jump in, Tolentino, Mr. Jason K.
Yeah, send him the link. You get to me.
Mr. Jason K. He's sitting in the here. Hold on, I'm gonna send him the link if you like join. You like join us to the link to stream, bro? You can come in and talk comics. Join us. What? Talk comics. You don't need camera. Just come in. Talk story. But if you don't like, you don't need. That's fine. Okay. Whoa. Wait. Hold on. I started playing the beginning of our stream. That's not good. Okay.
Gotta go sleep.
Who's gotta go sleep?
Jason?
Oh, yeah. It's like what over there? It's like 11 o'clock over there. Go sleep.
Go nana.
Make sure you go shishi first. Go shishi 99. Caesar says hi, by the way. He's sitting in my living room, in my studio, watching TV while I'm.
Yeah, Chris says hi too.
Chris says hi too.
Who's Chris?
And we are all just hanging out here. We watched football tonight. We ate some stir fry.
Nice.
That I made. A good day.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What are you sketching over there, Deej?
I am sketching. I'm shooting.
Sketching up ideas for some shit.
I'm doing
some stuff.
Doing chapel.
Brother Voodoo.
Yeah. And I might be wrong about the way his, I'm not using reference. I just draw it
because I want to. The new version of chapel. Right now, I am coloring what is listed in my files as Exilian number 1 flashback, page 1. Or no, this is page what? What page is this?
Oh yeah,
page 5.
Wait, what is that? I want to make sure you're not coloring like one page that I don't need to be colored.
Yeah, I'm coloring because I want to color something. I'm going to pay someone to flat the other page.
Oh, you just doing it for fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll also give me because I'm going to color this armor a lot. It'll give me a baseline color of the armor, and then I can refine effects for the dude, the creepy ghost dude.
I like that. There we go.
And the flats are just because. Yeah, that's a problem that we have when we stream, DJ. We start working and then forget to talk.
That gets silent. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
So what you're saying is we need to get one other person in here to talk, so they can always be talking while
Yeah.
we're drawing.
Caesar, where's Caesar?
I'll be right there.
I'll be right there, he says. But maybe he should go in another room so that we don't hear him talking like with a deep bass echo. Do you want me to send you a link? I'm gonna send you a link.
Yeah. Maybe now's a good time to go over like the story stuff that you guys just. You know what I mean?
In the bathroom? Fine, just don't talk too loud, I suppose.
Okay, fine.
Just make sure your speakers are down. Or here. Like these. This is the Studio Beats 3. You know how to use them? Turn it on and then connect them via Bluetooth. All right.
To my phone?
Or your iPad, whichever you want to use.
Oh, yeah. Can you use mine?
Just go to Bluetooth on your iPad and connect to it. All right, let me send you the link to this, Caesar. Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Press and hold the
There's
power
so
button.
many freaking bleeps. No, I mean, my iPad doesn't see it.
I know. Press and hold the power button on it. And then turn this off. Turn it on again. Give it a second to it'll take a while before that shows up. It'll take a little while. It'll show up. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, DJ. What were you saying?
Well, when Caesar comes on, he can go over like I don't know if he went over whatever's, but I don't know. You guys just talking about Pioneer Road or whatever. You know.
About the book that he wants to write or the story? Nah,
No,
we're gonna save that for later.
Over Exilian and kind of. Well, you guys never go over them yet.
We haven't really gone over it yet. He has to read the book first.
Okay.
So many other ways.
All right, back to coloring while we're talking.
I never was good at drawing like real guns. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The gun that you put in Trey's hands looks pretty real.
I mean,
It
yeah.
looks like the gun from shoot, what is that game? There's a game. What is it called? Mass Effect.
Oh yeah, this yeah.
It looks like the Mass Effect.
Like I draw like Mass Effects and like sci-fi guns and not like real guns.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you're not the real kind guns person because
yeah, whatever, dude.
Sometimes
it didn't offend me and it looked pretty good, so I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Now, what color is this guy's armor again? Is it the blue you said?
The blue and gold, yeah, blue and yellow, yeah.
Blue gold, yeah, the blue and yellowish gold on the armor pieces. Okay. Let me.
Hello.
I don't hear you. Did you jump into the thread, Jesus, Caesar? I don't see you in the.
I got you, bro. Bam.
Caesar in there? There he is.
Where's he?
Oh, look, we can see him and everything too. So what we're doing right now is we're talking about what we're working on right now. And then Caesar, DJ and I are like doing art while we're here, and we sometimes lose track of what we're doing because we're art doers and not talkers necessarily all the time. And there are often areas of silence as we're working.
So what is it that you're working on right here? This purple thing.
That's a good question. I am going to be recoloring Exilian for TJ.
Oh, I'm so
From
excited.
So
And
what's the pink thing?
TJ, that's your cue. What is the pink thing? It's not pink. It's just the color that I'm flatting right now.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
What's
The pink thing that's I have pink that's not really pink. What
That's
is
the
that?
Necrosaur. That's one of the bad guys.
The
That's one of the
Necrosaur.
Necrosaur. Yeah, like dinosaur, but it's a Necrosaur.
So it's like a dead dinosaur?
No, it's demon.
No,
It's just a demon. That's all it is.
that's Caesar making Caesar jokes. So it's a bad guy. That's kind of what we said, dude.
All right. And the dude's fighting it with a sword. We see.
No, he's not fighting it. He is what is the word when a spirit goes into your body?
He's possessing
He's
him.
being possessed?
Yes, he's being
He's
possessed.
possessed by him. Yes.
So he's okay. So he's possessing him, and the dude's trying to fight it off with.
No,
the
he's
sword.
just possessed by him. He's not fighting anything else.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why he's not. He's just ha 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 ha, and not. Oh my
No.
gosh, get out!
Yeah. He's like, I've got my hand in your sword.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is this one of the members of the Night and Hawk?
Yep.
Is that okay? So
That
and is this
Cap-
like
Taigo.
that's what?
His name is
Captain?
Captain?
Captain Taigo.
Igo,
Taigo. Tygo.
Tygo,
Tigo. Yeah.
Tygo.
Yeah.
Dumb dude. I mean, dude.
Yeah. Dude who is possessed. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm really feeling his mustache though. Well, now that's a mustache. I would
Right.
possess him for his mustache alone.
Really? That's interesting. You should say that.
Yeah. So what we call the flavor saver.
Flavor
Right
saver.
above. Yeah. Because then, like, you have lunch and then you taste it at dinner. You get to save some. Flavor
Okay.
saver. If you eat like a cheesesteak or something, and so it gets caught in your goatee, then at dinner time you get to have cheesesteak again, or maybe a week later.
So, DJ, are you hearing any kind of echo right now?
Kind of when Caesar speaks.
Yeah.
Wasn't as bad as the last time.
Let me check my settings. Make sure it's using my audio.
Maybe less sensitive. Oh, echo cancellation is on. Yeah.
Speaker, headphones, microphone. Okay. Yeah, probably because if you turn off your microphone, yeah, then actually you can't do that. Never mind. Leave your microphone on.
Okay.
Never mind. Moving on. All right. Back to this. Oh, what is that for?
We are the worst, boringest streamers like ever.
Yeah, well, people don't watch our stream because they want to hear us. They want to watch what we do. Okay, maybe they want to hear us. I don't know. I wouldn't want to hear me. He doesn't have anything to say.
What were we talking about before?
So, this past Saturday, I sent the files for the preview of AD Guns to the printer. I received notification today that they have the files and that they're working on our book.
Was it comic impressions?
Yes, I went with Comic Impressions because their turnaround is the same as everyone else's, right? It's 2-week turnaround plus however long it takes to ship. So
Yeah.
And that's pretty much everyone anywhere's thing.
Yep. And I was trying to get more stuff done, but I just couldn't. Just too much things to do. Whose phone is ringing?
We weren't necessarily ready for Maui. We were going to be ready for Amazing. I just have to. We got to call over to Jimmy and reserve us a table. Be on our way. So we're going to be doing something exclusive to Maui Comic Con with regards to the we're going to do a pinup, aren't we, DJ?
Yep. I am skipping before I get there, but we are going to do a pinup of all the 80 Guns characters, and well, not all, whichever ones pop, whichever ones I feel like will fit, and I feel like drawing. Yeah.
Oh, what happened to that Juggernaut MauiCon?
Oh, that's done. That's ready to go.
Oh yeah, I'll print up. Oh, how many do you want? I'm just print like 20 for me and 20 for you. I don't think we'll set up.
That's fine. If we need to print more for the next day, that's fine. But I doubt that we'll need to. Oh well,
yeah.
unless they become so popular, right?
Yeah, I mean, you ever overprinted for like one show?
No. Have you?
No, but I was hanging out with somebody when they did.
Ooh,
that's the funniest thing. You know what I mean?
What was funny?
Just this person's confidence in how much they was going to sell. You know what I mean?
I'm going to sell 10 million copies.
Oh, they printed like 1,000 copies or something, expecting to sell half of them.
And then they bought so much prints. Like, I mean, so much print. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, I was laughing.
You have to remember your audience. I mean,
yeah.
I doubt we're gonna get 5,000 people total come to Maui Comic Con.
Yeah, like you know, yeah, exactly. Like,
so you're not gonna sell more than 5,000. You're probably not gonna sell 10% of 5,000.
So yeah.
But whatever. Let's see. Where's that?
You're lucky to have a convention center there, right?
Oh yeah.
In Maui?
Oh yeah. Well, we don't have a convention center. The Maui Comic Con is at Maui College, the UH Maui.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait, wrong one. There we go. Is it here? No, it's not. I moved it over here. Where'd it go?
What you looking for?
Nothing. Your hair's nice. Oh, there it is. This is what I'm looking for. So I can get reference for the armor.
Oh.
No, it's not in.
Huh?
It's not that guy.
I know, but it's the armor though. Right?
No.
It's,
here, let me.
No, that's right. It's not. You're right. I remember now. Hold on. Let me see. I don't think I have anyone in the preview.
Yeah, not in the preview.
Well, it's a good thing I have access to all of the issues of the comic.
True story.
True story. Okay, first of all, I have. Where did it download to? Oh, what was that? I heard a ding ding.
Oh no. Maybe someone got an email notification.
All right. Is he in page 4? Is someone in page 4?
What issue is that?
I'm looking at page 4. Issue 4 right now.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I will look at them
You
here.
already colored three freaking comics already.
What?
You already did 1 through 3.
No.
Oh,
No, I have all of his files so I can look through them to get color reference.
oh, okay. So you're just looking for random ones to color?
I just color reference.
Oh, okay.
Is this guy here, DJ? Is that one?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, that's the one. But I like if you make them bright, like you know what I mean. Like Saturday mornings cartoons, kind of bright, like you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the
Like this guy? This one.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
done.
Same guy. Yeah. Make them bright. Like Saturday
Make it
morning
go pop.
cartoon. I think that's my like style, not style, but like my inspiration. You know what I mean?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do know what you mean.
Transformers, Thundercats,
Yeah.
all that.
Oh, dude. Have you recently seen the Thundercats? Like, the not the new one, but the original
The
one.
original. No, I don't need to go back there. I mean, I might, but besides the opening song that I'll like watch occasionally.
The thing is, like, you can see so many errors and stuff like where like Tigro, who's the guy speaking, but Tigra is her mouth is moving to say his words and stuff. There's like so many cringy errors in there, so you can tell that they rushed the cartoon.
Oh, for real.
Yeah,
You know, we were young. We were
yeah.
kids.
I mean, we knew, but then like you know, it's so when you watch it, it's kind of inconsistent and stuff. That and like the Sword of Woman seemed to bend when he's like swinging it around. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
doing it for like effect or anything, but then like it's weird. That
You know
and, like,
what? You know what cartoon does not hold up?
what?
Robotech.
Oh yeah, I watched
Robotech
that.
does not hold up.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you can't watch it, man. Lin Min-Mei is like so freaking annoying.
To be in love must be
Oh,
the
gosh.
greatest feeling that a girl can feel. To be in love, to make a dream.
What? Like Macross here or Cross Delta. You guys watch those?
My favorite Macross was Macross Zero.
I never seen that one.
Never watched
Is it good?
Oh, you gotta go watch it. It's ass. Well, the mecha fights are all in 3D, but the animation, the character animation is all traditional 2D. So it's a really good balance of the two, which I
Yeah.
really liked.
That's how the other ones is too. Delta and Frontier is like that too.
Frontier is the one with the fleet in space, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
don't they
I
all
watched
have
that.
in space? Don't they all have fleets in space?
Well, no, this is the one where they left Earth and they're not around Earth anymore. They're traveling for some reason. I don't remember why.
Frontier is the one they kind of get these floating islands in space kind of thing. Like these floating colonies that they live in.
Yeah.
Floating space colonies?
Yeah.
Or only the rich live?
Kind of cool. No, it's different. It's like they look like big
Different.
giant pods with islands inside them.
And there's more than one. They have one SDF like Macross, but it's like Macross 6 or something, right?
Oh, yeah, it's like in the future. I don't know. Like, I don't know how far ahead of Rick Hunter them's time it is, but it's more new.
I kind of wish that we could get them to do Sentinels. 'Cause
Sentinels?
the Sentinels cartoon that we got was horrible.
Which one is Sentinels?
It's the one after after Macross, but before the Next Generation, where we had the beta fighters. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, well, Robotech had 3 timelines in the original Robotech cartoon. There was Rick Hunter, there was the Southern Cross, and then there was the one with was it
Zor.
Tiny Dancer and Zor or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
the scouting team. That scouting team.
So Sentinels was between Macross and that 3rd Robotech season.
So is that the one with
Southern
Skyper?
So Southern Cross was Earth in between the two. Sentinels was in space with Admiral Hunter and Max and Maria Sterling, etc., etc.
Okay.
It was them in space.
Yeah. This is why Macross didn't hold up. It's hard to follow.
There were 3 different series.
Well, that was like
Yeah.
they just merged together.
Completely
Yeah,
separate animes that stuck together.
Right.
Yeah, because like the first one was Max Sterling, Rick Hunter, all that stuff. Then the second series was Max Sterling's daughter,
Dana, right?
Dana, in the tank.
Right.
She didn't have his virtuosity with the tank that he did with the Alpha.
And yet she did. Because she was half Earthling.
Yeah, she was half. What's the
Zentradi.
Zentradi. So she should be like 9 feet tall, shouldn't she? Like,
Well, no, because Mario was
they miniaturized her, right? Her daughter was micronized. Yeah, she became Micronesian.
Yeah. So, wow, you went there.
Yeah. What?
Well, I suppose you didn't say anything about Beetlenuts, so it's fine. Wait, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. That was unintentional. Okay, maybe it was intentional, but it was intended.
Meaning no offense to our Micronesian listeners, Jason. Sorry. Hey, I'm half Micronesian. I can make fun of half of myself.
Yeah, what happened? What culture? I mean, what old island? You know?
Oh, Guam.
Guamanian.
Guamanian. Yeah, that's Micronesian.
Yes, it is. You're absolutely right.
Actually, I'm a quarter, because like my mom was half. So, yeah. Okay. So because we.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving this year? DJ?
What's going on?
DJ.
Yes.
Are you doing anything special for Thanksgiving?
Just church and lunch.
Church and the meal thing that we all do.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's chapel.
Chapel, yeah.
Yes, chapel. Yes.
Looks weird when it's like. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It's his elbow. His elbow is kind of.
It's because it's actually because it's kicked over by foreshortening.
Yeah, it's kind of Hemsworthing. You know how like Chris Hemsworth's arms look tiny when he puts his arms to his side, but when he puts it on his waist, it looks longer.
Oh no, I thought that was just Natalie Portman that happens to.
Her too.
That Love and Thunder was terrible, man.
I don't think it was as bad as some people say, but I don't think it was.
I can't stand it.
He's just a fanboy.
There's just so much bad the whole time. I can't. I'll never watch that ever again.
I think there was too much ad lib. They didn't stick to a script.
Like Taika Waititi is funny, but after all,
it's kind of sad when Natalie Portman died.
Yeah, but it's like okay. I thought she
Speaking
was
of Taika,
okay.
Oh, next Go Wins.
Next Go Wins is our next movie to watch. We just aren't going to have time to watch it right now. until
yeah,
I get back from.
I want to see that. You
Huh?
go with British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, I want to see
first of all,
Samoans suck it.
first of all, can y'all think of anything more than funny than a bunch of Samoans playing soccer? Come on, say it. Come on. That's got to be the funniest shit in the world. And I don't say it because I love my Samoan brothers. Trust me.
Oh yeah, me too.
I have
But
family that's Samoan.
I mean,
It just you
anything
can think of these giant men, these little tiny soccer balls, and having them explode. This is the greatest thing in the world.
What happened to everybody? What happened?
Khalil, gotta go back to work, Mr. Carter. How's it, Khalil? Have fun at work, bro. Yeah, we'll see you at Illinois Comic Con in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'll see you in 3 weeks.
Ooh. So you're gonna be drawing anything special like for fans or people that come to the booth when they come?
Sorry, say it again.
Is DJ gonna be will he be doing like any kind of drawing for like people that come to the booth?
We both will be doing sketches upon request, I think.
Yep.
If somebody wants to ask us to draw something, I'm sure something can be arranged.
Cool. So you can do like on-site commission, or
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's pretty much what you do at conventions when you're an artist. Is you try to do on-site commissions because that's essentially pure money for yourself.
Cash.
Okay.
Cashola.
Yeah. Do you do the whole take the sketch home kind of thing, or you try to get them all done at the show?
I don't get enough requests for sketches, to be honest.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I usually try to do them at the show so that I can have the money.
No, that's really how you should do it. It's just not everybody does because I guess it gets asked for so many. Like I went to Aaron Lopresti, artist.
Oh, he's good, man.
Yeah, he's really good. I asked him what his time turnaround time was, and he had it was San Diego first of all, so at San Diego you gotta expect to have a long wait. But he had a 2-week waiting list, like just from people giving him stuff to do at the con.
Wow, I want to reach that level. He's worked with me of Terry Dodson's.
A little bit different, I think.
Like, I can tell the difference, but they kind of give me the same feel,
vibe.
The vibe. Yeah, they're both good though.
Yeah,
so good.
What's up?
What's up?
You made this sound that you were done.
Yeah. I'm done with this one. We can get this guy.
I'm done with this one. I'm bored.
So, done with that.
All right. Okay, Necrosaur, the images that I have and the pages that I did for you. Let me pull them up. Is there any way that you would like me to have handled this differently?
You? I trust you, bro. Never
I know, but
I like those pages. Let me make that page.
So you like the way that I handled them here?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that this is what there's nothing that you wanted me to do differently there.
No, that's perfect right there. Oh, I'm so excited, man.
The RGB for the CMYK file so I can get actual colors.
Sometimes the 1117 board is so narrow and long upward. It's kind of hard to get when layout straight on. Like it's easier for do them small and then blow them up, but sometimes just take too much time to do them. I just rather just sketch right on. You know what I mean?
No.
So if you look at the 11 by 17, like the
format, right?
Yeah, like the artboard. It's kind of long and like
long and skinny.
Yeah, long and tall and skinny, and it's not like I don't know. It's not like I just so used to do drawing on by 8.5 by 11 that it feels too tall.
No, I get that. It feels too tall, but it's actually so. Comics used to be done at essentially, honestly, it was like double the size, so 14 by 20, right? And then somebody determined that 11 by 17 would work at, so it's 67%, right?
Yeah.
Of.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, no. I have a new idea. If I do it sideways, I'll have more room. Yeah. Sideways. It'll be a landscape. Sometimes this is fun. You can fit more guys on them.
Oh, I hear you.
You ever work at that twice up size? That's too big for me. The twice up is the 22 by.
No, I never worked at that size before. I'd like to try it.
Imagine what you could get on that page, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's such a big page. You could get so much detail on them, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the problem with that is that most of that detail won't translate to the printed.
Right, it will shrink down so small
that you won't see it.
But just imagine buying the actual artwork, like you know what I mean? Like you're in for a treat when you do that, you know?
Yeah. Kirby used to work at that size.
Yes.
Do. All right. Do you see anything here offensive to you, DJ?
Nope. Not offensive.
All right.
I actually like that the thing is gray. Like I made him brown. His like the pants before.
The what?
Like his pants.
Oh, I have.
Used to be brown, but
brown or this color.
No, I like them gray. Like I wasn't that good at coloring back then. You know what I mean? And right. I did kind of like these sketches with my Copics, and I just gave them to my first colorist. His name is Tom. And then so he just went off that. You know what I mean? But then later on, I was like, oh man, wish I made them gray. You know what I mean? And then now you recolor them. I was like, all right, I can recolor them all the way. I can
absolutely. You can whatever color you want.
Yeah,
which is really what we should do. Is we should make this how you want.
Yeah. Yep. I adjusted it later on, but I was like, all right, we can totally George Lucas this bad boy.
George Lucas.
I was like, all right. Oh, it's been a while since I drew Hercules.
All right.
I gotta get reference.
Which foot has the problem? Left. Okay. Can I examine it?
All right. So, for those of you who are interested, this is how I set up my color files. I have a background layer. I have channels with the line art, and the flats that I can reference later and make changes and easily select areas if I want to. And then all of my rendering and all my work for the first until I get to what I call special effects is done on this one layer. I don't have multiple layers. I don't do any of that until after I've done all of the major rendering and decide how until I get to the point where I'm doing rendering, special effects. So what this does is it saves me memory space. My computer runs faster. It doesn't it makes it seem like it's going faster. I don't know if it really is. Actually, I think I know back in the day it used to go a lot faster, but with computers nowadays, my gosh, there's so much memory and storage and that kind of stuff. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily worth it to do this format, but like other things, this is the way I do it. I know it works because we've been doing this kind of coloring for years in this matter. And don't keep them regular color. Yeah, I do want to keep it regular color. Sorry, talking to myself about how I want to render this out. I don't want him to be purple because no one can see the Necrosaur when it's in him. Am I correct?
Oh, that's so good. Like I would have, like you know what I mean. I would have took the light source from the Necrosaur and but it's like it looks better because it's like complementary, right?
Well, it's contrast. It adds to the contrast,
right.
I actually, when I'm doing coloring, I have to think of the story. Like the story, if nobody can see the Necrosaur, why would it show up in this lighting? Right.
Well, that's awesome, bro. Because it already looks so much better.
It makes it hard to sleep. Yeah. It makes it hard to guess. Yes. It makes it hard to do pretty much everything. So is it hard to do? Yes. But yeah. I mean, this is the ungabapented. And that, you can see the swelling is still there. Yeah. And like, it makes, and like, although the nerve endings are like not receiving the signals, I know they're like, and let you know. It lets me. It's still painful. You just can't feel it.
However, because it is the Necrosaur, I am going to indicate some of it with some uplighting here. With some down.
I wish I never blacken the background. You know what I mean?
If you wish it wasn't black?
Yeah, because back then I was thinking, oh my god, it's gonna look so good.
Bruh. Do you think I'm gonna leave that black? Oh. You don't know me too well, do you?
Yes.
I'm gonna special effect that up to where it's not gonna look black. Trust me.
Awesome. So you're just doing that for fun, and that's actually one page, but it's just a part of the page.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We can use it.
Wow.
Well, it's I'm gonna have my flat the pages right for me, so I don't want to just jump in and waste time.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do a little bit of this here for fun, and then when it comes time to render it, we'll have the flatter do that part, and a little bit of color there just to show that he's being affected by something.
Yeah.
I don't know who this kid is, but he reminds me of like the actor who plays Batman. Yeah. They all have the same pattern. Yeah.
All right.
They got a large head with squat nose, and they're still they're like in the middle of like the child. They're going to. It's all the
Coloring is so rewarding to watch.
Remember?
Huh?
Okay, so Ricky Schroeder.
Coloring is so rewarding to see them come alive. Like when you watch it.
Oh, hey, if it's rewarding to you, think about how rewarding it is to me. I mean, it's the last stage of creation, other than lettering, and come on, it's
Yeah,
the
for me,
coolest
it's
can be.
always
It's
dealing
just
with the
work.
black and white, and dealing with black and white, and dealing with like volume, shape,
Yeah.
perspective, shade, shading, or shortening, all of those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so seeing this is like, wow, it gives more volume. Like, you know what I mean? Like volume
Oh,
in
yeah.
a different way that I cannot give volume. You know what I mean? Shaping in a way that I can indicate how it goes, but just light can get so much. You can get so much out of them, man. So good, man.
A colorist's job is to enhance the pencil, the inks that are there. It's my job to make it look good. And if I'm not making what you did look good, I'm not doing my job. And I'm not saying that other people do, but it feels like other people, when they're coloring, they're trying to take over the colors. Like they want to put
a few times too.
huh?
I had that happen a few times too.
It's
Or
like
just
you're trying
the
to
colors were good, but it was just too much.
Yeah, and while sometimes that's okay, I guess it's not your job. Your job is to enhance what's there, not to take it over. And
Yeah.
it might be just a philosophical thing, but it's my philosophy.
Oh, Amy. I'll send a link to Amy. I feel bad because I read it.
Join us?
And then I read the comics and he's Amy, I was here for a long time.
Yeah. Amy, have you been here since the beginning?
Yeah, you saw that too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, her name is not Amy on there, it's Lady.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get the link.
Do. Blue skid do. You can too.
Command V. Okay, Amy, I sent you the link. You want to come in and hang out?
They made Rock and Sock and Robots the movie.
Oh, look at that.
It would have been better if they actually brought it was.
Look at that.
They missed all the huge opportunity, but this movie bombed so bad that like the merchandising would have done nothing. But Hugh Jackman, that should have worked. I know, right? It's Hugh it's Hugh Jackman and her. It's Tori now.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not? I mean, even her hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's so quiet, DJ.
Sorry, my bad.
It's all your fault.
Amy, hurry
It's
up.
also Caesar's fault because he's watching a movie and not talking.
No, I'm working.
Oh, he's working. Caesar's working. He's trying to write a story or something.
All of a sudden, man.
Like I told him to write or something. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Right? Taskmaster.
I'm working. Leave me alone.
I'm working over here.
I'm working over here. You're bothering me. Even has the Anakin firefighters working on the machine. Yep. He does.
What was I going to talk about? You know what? Let me grab my book.
Oh, somebody post something. What was that?
Commissions. Sorry. I am looking for my. I wrote down some ideas,
Yeah.
and now I can't find them.
Ideas for what? What we talk about?
Yeah, like just so when I blank out, and of course I blank out. I mean, I blank out where I put the, the list of stuff. Black Star, Black Star.
That was funny, DJ. Brave star. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Brave star.
Oh, there's Amy.
Hey,
Hi, Amy.
how's it, Amy? How you doing?
Good. Are you guys doing this early this week because of Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
I won't be able. I'm gonna be on Big Island, so and I'll be at my mom's place. So I won't be able to stream this week on Thursday. So, you ready for Maui?
Yeah, pretty much.
I have to get all my stuff together, but I'm pretty much ready for it too.
Cool.
I
You got
got,
your ticket for Maui yet already?
huh?
You got your plane ticket for Maui yet?
Oh yeah, I told you that already. But I'll tell you again. I'll send you my information. But I come in on the I want to say it's the first or
Because
second
I
flight.
remember your post about like you're getting all frustrated with Hawaiian Airlines that you couldn't.
Oh my gosh, I still can't log into my account.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Every time I try. I'm
time-
sorry. We don't have an account with that email address. I'm not using my email address, monkeys.
You just entered your Hawaiian miles and your password. It still won't go through.
Yep. Still won't go.
Wow. I guess I gotta call.
And every time I try to talk to somebody about it, they just try to send me a password reset. I'm like, look, guys, I've done it 7 times. No, we don't need to do that.
So how did you get your ticket?
And the worst part is, if I reset my password, I can't use that same password. I got to come up with new ones every time. That's not how it works.
So what? How to book your ticket? You got to go in as a guest now.
Well, no, I got to go in by the link in the email. When I go to the link in the email, it gives me access to my ticket, and I can check in and stuff. But that's just not how it should work. I should be able to get into my miles account, see how many miles I have, and all that stuff, but I can't.
Huh. Weird.
And every time I try to get someone to help me, we need to follow proper troubleshooting procedures and change your password. Shut up. I knew you were going to say that. That's why I already changed my password. Oh, I need to send you a password link because that's our standard procedure. Your standard procedure sucks, especially when you're dealing with somebody who knows what's going on. What happened? I can guarantee this is what happened.
Yeah.
When they updated, it went to from the old system to their new one. When everybody started having problems, they went back to the new one. But mine probably made it to the new system and worked properly. But when we go back, now it doesn't work properly because all my database entries are all messed up. I won't use the other word. What needs to happen is someone needs to go into their database and change my information, or create me a new account, and then transfer all my miles into a new account. I would be happy to do that, but no, that's not going to happen. because they got to go through proper troubleshooting procedures because we got to make sure we're doing it right. There's no animosity there. Come on.
Green City. They named the robot after
So, Amy,
Minnesota.
Yeah.
when do all the guests get in?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Rick is arriving the same day as I do. I have to pick him up from the airport.
Yeah.
What is that? Friday,
No, Thursday.
Thursday.
When do you get in, DJ?
Friday. When you
Yeah,
get
I
in?
won't see you until Saturday morning. So
So you get in Saturday.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know when the other guys are coming in. I think
Yeah.
Franco is coming in on Wednesday or something, or Thursday. I forget. But
Who?
Franco.
All right.
I think he's coming
Franco.
either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm excited to hang out with Gail and Ryan. Ryan and I have known each other for a while. You know,
Oh, yeah?
kind of like off and on. I never did get to do any work with him, but I have done some work with Robert before. So, and Ryan lives in Utah, and I lived in Utah, so we kind of have that tie
Ah,
there.
Cool.
So I don't know if you heard Amy, but I'm going to be recoloring all of DJ's Exilian book.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Like every
Yeah.
single one, even the old ones?
Well, there's only 5. That's like a week's worth of work. I'm kidding.
I like to
And
hear it.
TJ's oh my god, it's so excited.
Right?
The DJ's work is getting updated.
I swear.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll be able to reprint it and with
being
new,
George-
better colors.
Or the scene where he's fighting the big black robot. It's the choreography is straight out Rocky 3, where he's fighting Kamala. Because it looks, I mean, like besides the the robot like powder arm things, like when he's fighting it, like in like the cutscene and stuff, like the montage.
So what else were we going to talk about, DJ? We got to talk about something.
Yeah, sorry.
Exactly, right? 'Cause it, like,
No, that's why we get
I
Amy.
will be in Comuella for Thanksgiving, visiting my mom.
Well, Amy, what you doing for Thanksgiving?
Sleeping. I got the 4 days off, so
What? You got the what?
I got 4 days off, so I got.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Mail carrier wants to take the actual holiday.
and then my day off just so happened to fall on Friday and Saturday this week. So technically this week I'm only working just 3 days, so today until Wednesday, and then from Thursday until Sunday I'm off. And then I don't go back to work until Monday.
Yeah, me too. Right on. Right on.
And I'm a teacher, and we work until Wednesday, and then I'll come back to Monday.
Right on. Shout out to all the hardworking people out there.
All 2 of you. I mean me. I mean us.
Yeah. All 2 of us. All 3 of us.
3.
So Kanila, is this from DJ's Exilion that you're coloring?
Yes.
Uh,
These 2 of the major characters. The Necrosaur is the purple guy in the back, and Tygo, you said?
Yep.
Captain Tygo. Captain in the Nighthawk who has been possessed by the Necrosaur.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My wife going funeral. Her cousin passed away during the funerals during Maui Comic Con the Saturday, so should be coming on Sunday. Hopefully,
Okay.
if I can,
Cool.
if I can swing that.
What is that sound?
What song?
Cookies?
It's going ding, like somebody said something on the thread or something.
I don't know.
Restore consciousness.
What's this?
On science. Nets.
No, not something posting.
It doesn't look right. I know, it doesn't look right. You can get your phone up and ask
I don't know.
the microphone.
I don't know.
Hi.
How's your podcast going?
Good.
Oh.
I think.
Did you look at his phone recently?
I don't know. He's not watching anymore. He went to bed.
Rearrange the garage.
Oh, Jason.
I texted him something.
Did you send him another
Velma.
Velma?
Yes, I did.
Very good, my man. You are doing your job correctly.
I keep on finding these sexy Velma shots.
It's his own fault for telling me about that.
I know. It's own fault.
It's his own fault.
Tell him to take his phone.
You know he's gonna stop looking at his phone now, right?
He might block you.
I know. I mean, it's a good one, right?
Let's be honest. They're all good.
Yeah.
Even the ones that are bad are
Yeah.
good.
I mean, look at this one.
No,
It's so
I'm not gonna
good.
look at that. I'm on a stream with that's a with
sorry.
kids and stuff.
Well, yeah. I texted him a sexy Velma while we were having dinner. So, that's what I was doing on my phone.
When he told you to get off the phone.
Yeah, when he told me to get off the phone.
All right. Oh yeah, too quiet.
Yeah, I know, right? Amy, talk to us. Give us something to talk about because when D&T and I get into
know.
work mode, we're like
What should we talk
quiet.
about?
What else are we doing? I sent my book to the printer. It should be here. I'm sending directly to Maui, so they should be at Maui the week before Maui Con.
Oh, okay.
Should be nice. We have 300 copies coming. I'm hoping to sell them all.
With coffee.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I didn't get in touch with. Tomorrow.
Didn't get who?
With Renell.
Ravel?
Renell.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he'll buy some books from us. He wants issue 2, and I'm like, okay, hold on. But now like, I'm gonna wait till you're done.
No. Advise him that I'm working on it and that he'll get a new version when I'm done.
Yep. Bang, 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 bang.
So I kind of wish I could get my kids at school to be as into my coloring on the computer as some people who watch the stream are. I got a text from Ron. Hi, Ron. The other day saying, I really want to watch more of your coloring method and inking method. And I'm like, well, every stream I want to do something.
Ron, who's Ron?
Ron Cadigan. Ron
yeah.
is an animator.
I remember him.
In LA. And he does animation. I don't know what cartoon he's working on now. I just know that he does work on the cartoons.
Yeah. I get one guy on Wayne Lowe. He's really good, but he doesn't do social media.
Is he the one that lives on Maui?
No, he lives in Kona.
Oh, cool. Is he working in animation or something?
He used to work on the Clone Wars, I think.
Oh, the Lucasfilm one, the 3D one that I like.
Yeah.
I'm a Lucasfilm homer.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he used to work on that one. What did I get myself into, man?
With what?
This
The way you draw him?
Yeah, basically.
no, with this what's it called? Or whatever. Like
The what?
this print. Like it's always fun. It's always fun when you think about them and then you start working on them and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be
It's not as fun as I wanted it to be, right?
well, not when you start running into problems. You know what I mean?
Well, you and I both know that drawing is solving problems.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
really all you're doing.
Sometimes you get overconfident thinking that you can solve these problems faster than you actually can. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. That never happens to me, even in color. That's sarcasm, by the way, in case you didn't know
it. Anyways.
Okay. Trust me, I do the same thing in color. I mean, I can do it. And then it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do here. But it's interesting. The more you work and the more you, it's just a matter of experience. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at whatever it is that you're doing, right?
Well, for me, it's also time too, yeah. So it's like, oh, that's going to take so much more time than I originally wanted to spend just working on the problem. But problems, when you solve them, they come out to really good drawings. Like, you know what I mean? Like drawings you can be happy with. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, whether they're as successful as they could be, what doesn't really matter. They solve the problem, so they're good. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but so imagine Art Adams.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He must run into like he just like he's so good. Like, you know what I mean? But
he's also been doing it for a long, long time.
Right? Yeah, but getting to that level, my God, you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, oh.
Actually, you know what? It's actually nice to color on the stream because if I look at the stream feed, I can see the whole picture. And sometimes when you're coloring, which I know what you're feeling when you're drawing too, you get so into it. You're like your head's right into it. It gives you a chance to step back and look at what you're doing, which is important.
Yeah.
Tell me that I mean,
dude, family show. You're still on my microphone. Family show.
Who's in the background?
It's my buddy Caesar. He's watching a movie right now, and then there's somebody on there that he likes right now. It's eventually the end of her. he says, with tongue firmly in cheek. Oh, wait, is that his tongue? I don't know. Oops. I'm getting used to using my
Good, man.
my Cintiq to color. It's been pretty nice.
So good, man. Oh man, so good.
Well, it's after a while, just like drawing, coloring becomes a little formulaic. And once you get to a certain spot, you already know what you're going to do and how to do it and how to make it look good. It's just a matter of getting to that point, right? And getting one of the things I like is that sometimes when I'm coloring, I get so much into a zone, I don't even know what's going on around me, obviously, as we're sitting in a stream and talking about stuff. And it gets quiet for so often, right? But you start to see the formulas in your head. You don't really think about what you're doing because you've done it so many times. You don't have to think about what you're doing. You're just going through the motions and making sure that you do it right, which is, I think, an important part.
Yeah.
So Canelo, who's your favorite colorist?
Oh, finally, good question.
I like what certain colorists do specifically. Like
Okay.
Laura Martin, formerly
Mm-hmm.
Laura Dupuis, her rendering technique is exquisite.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning she can render light flowing over objects very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
Dave McCaig's color schemes and the way he plans his comics is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matt Hollingsworth does another similar thing with color schemes, but he also is a master at building textures, which not everyone does in coloring. And I really, of those of the colorists out there today that are doing stuff, they're the three that I pretty much look at a lot. But strangely enough, there's a lot of really good colorists out there now, and I'm there's no one person. I mean, all of us colorists, we get all of our, like, did you when I was working at about how all the color schemes that we could ever want to use in the world for coloring exist in paintings. And we just need to go in there and find what's there and grab them and use them. And it's not hard to do. And it just looking at good art will help us to make good art. It's just the way it works, right?
Right.
Any artist will tell you that studying good art will only make you better. But the converse is also true. Studying bad art wouldn't necessarily make you worse, but won't make you any better. Just the way it is. So I like good art, and I try to look at good art, and it affects how I color, because when I visualize things based on what I've seen in the past. And if I fill my mind with good images of art, that's what I'm going to emulate, as opposed to bad art, so to speak. So I always encourage colorists that if you want to be a good colorist, you don't only look at comic book coloring. You look at comic book coloring for a means of translating what you've seen out in life or in other mediums into the comic medium. But if you only look at comics, the only thing that you're ever going to see is comics, and that can stunt your growth as both a colorist and as an artist. You should be looking at everything: animation, excuse me, and fine art. All of it has value for what we do. But to answer your question, I don't really have a favorite. The same thing I say when people say, what's your favorite kind of music? I really don't have a favorite kind of music. I listen to music that fits my taste at the moment, and it's always been that way.
So it's kind of like you have an eclectic taste in.
Yeah, it's yes, but I also see artists in color as part of it's one kind of art. It's not necessarily in and of itself, by itself, isn't necessarily better than anything else. It's just something that's different. So part of the reason why I chose this piece, DJ, is I knew I could finish this by the time the stream was over.
So cool.
That's
man.
really the reason why I chose this one over something else.
Like,
you
gotta ask, like, how is it because of the selections that you can just, but like the way you layer them, that you can just make the selections, like you can make the blue, but you can select right over the cape. You know what I mean? You can select over. It's not
hold
blue.
on, I'll show you just a moment.
Hold it, that blue is so blue, man.
Well, the intent is to match the feeling of what you wanted without being true necessarily to what's on the printed page, but more to the feeling of what you wanted, right? So okay. Now, so what you're seeing when I'm selecting, let me go over it real quick. For example, I'm going to color this area here. I'm selecting the whole area here. And because I've never rendered this blue area, if I take the magic wand and I choose this option, which is, I don't know if you can see it very clearly. It is this is to remove from the selection, to add to a selection, or to select only everything with this color, which is what this I have, this X I have. So if you go over here to the magic wand tool, I actually can't do it that way. Here, up here. No. Where'd it go? Anyway, by pressing the shift button or the control button, the option button, option will remove the selection. So I can click on this purple here and remove it from my selection. So it doesn't not selected. Then I can go to the plus selection and then click on it, and it selects everything that color.
Okay.
But because I want to collect only this selected area, and I want this specific color that's this specific value, I choose this one, and it selects everything in that value.
Oh.
And then I can hide the selection and using my brush, come in here and.
Oh. Yeah, so good, man. And
then I'm going to do, because DJ's work is very, I don't want to say it's very Joe Mass, because it's different than Joe. But there are some similarities. I am purposely doing this cut and gradient style to imitate Aaron and
Liquid Guys.
Yeah, the Liquid Guys. Good.
Oh man, good. I love Liquid's colors, man. They're so good, man.
Well, Liquid was tailor made to do Joe Matter. Just the fit was better than perfect. Huh?
Wow, it's so good.
And I got to tell you, DJ, the way that you rendered this is odd to me, but I'm making it work.
Sorry.
It's like, where's the light source? Why are there are these lines here? Should I render each individual straight shape of line, or should I just make do everything at once?
I like
I
the
don't
way
know. I gotta make this crap up as I go.
make it up is just make it look good. Just make it
Well,
look good.
again, the goal is to make it more round and have shape and feel like you can hold it, right? That's the goal, to make it look like it exists in our world, so to speak.
Yeah.
And, to do that, I need to have form, and that's why I do a lot of what's called highlight and reflected light. If you'll notice here, where's a good example of it? Here, I have on this brown of his sleeve, I have a lighter brown, and then I have this blue highlight here. What that does is this center area becomes what's close to us. This highlighted area goes around it this way, and then this highlighted area goes around it the other way. And because it's blue, it looks like a different direction than this more light brown that goes around in the other direction. And the same thing applies to the face here. So I've got this strong highlight coming from the right, another strong highlight coming from the left, but I have this light indication underneath his chin of another selection, another light source coming from below. And what this does is it creates, again, you got the middle area rolling on the right, rolling on the left, this blue causing us to look down, and then this magenta I have here rolling around the top to make it look solid and round. It's not perfect, but we, as comic artists, we fake it until we make it.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, art is just our attempts to imitate what's happening in real life, right? Some of it looking more realistic than others, but really, that's what we're trying to do: is imitate what's in life. And
Okay,
our style is only our mistakes in trying to create reality.
Okay, talk some amongst yourself. I'll be right back. I just take this call from my wife.
You better go take the call from your wife.
So, do you try to color to keep the style of the art of that particular artist? Like in DJ's case, you want to color it like you know that it's DJ's art.
We were talking about that before.
Okay.
My job as a colorist is to enhance what's there. It's not my job to take over somebody's artwork and turn it into something it's not. So anything I do that enhances what's there, whether it's through technique and rendering or color choice, should do that. If I don't do that, then I'm failing, if that makes sense. My job is to make,
I know, like I would see, like, you know, like there are certain comic artists, like, you know, back then it's like I could never tell what is their art because, like, I can see their art from one comic book to another. It's like it changes, so I could never tell, you know.
and that was normally an inker thing, depending on the inker that they have.
It was kind of like a combination of both the inking and the coloring.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Really. So like, you know, a good example. Like,
for example, give me an example.
Like Mark Texera, I used to have a hard time trying to figure out like what is his style, really, and until like when I finally met him in person when he came down to Hawaii, then I finally got to see, okay, this is how Mark draws. Okay. And so forth. But back then, like when I first saw Mark Texeira's art, I could never really know what was his style, because it's like, and I always thought that, yeah, it was either the colors or the inker or both that completely altered it in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably pretty more true
Yeah.
than you realize.
I mean, it's just.
I know, like
Especially
the
when it
last
comes
thing,
to especially when it comes to inking, it really has an effect on how it's colored is the inking.
you know, like I think Joe
because-
Robinson was mentioning one time, like he says that he would look at the artist and try to get the feel of, okay, like, okay, this is how this artist draws, and he tries to, when he inks, just keep it kind of like what you're saying, right? You're enhancing it, but you still keep that artist style and not alter it. So,
Right. It's and it's a philosophical thing, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not my job to change what's there.
Change
It's
it,
my
yeah.
job to make it look good, right? So, I mean, some other colorists might not have the same philosophy as I do, which is weird, but okay. Let's put that color there. Okay. Trying to get Alika was asking for ideas about where we would go for like a group dinner with the guest.
on
Saturday,
what day?
Sunday night, huh?
Oh, on Sunday night.
Or Saturday, either one. Like
I think
a
Saturday.
place where we can all
I
where
think
we can all go and sit together.
I think Saturday is usually when they do that thing at request.
Well,
Music.
the last con I went to that was at Maui College. We did a barbecue at Alika's house that night, right?
There was one time
And then-
there was one time they did it at Alika's house.
I mean,
I think he was thinking that it might be better to do it at a restaurant so that it wasn't infringing on anyone's home, so to speak. What I think that meant was I don't want to have a big party at my house this time.
Yeah, one time
I
was at
don't blame
Alika's place, and then last year I only went to Maui Comic Con for one day. I flew in Saturday night, so by the time I arrived, the con was already finished. So they had it at Request Music. Everyone just got together and went down there. So
Right.
I don't know. I
don't know either.
dude, yeah, that's.
I don't live in Maui, so I don't know. What's a good
Yeah,
place
I made a
down
couple
there.
suggestions that people from who do know Maui suggested to me, but we haven't really talked about it yet. More than that.
Right.
You know that shit.
Yeah.
What you demanding?
What day are you leaving Maui anyway? You arrive on Saturday and what? You
Sunday
leave
night.
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Yeah.
You taking what, the second to the last flight or the last flight out?
I don't know off the top of my head. I can find out.
Oh, okay. And you can send me the info later.
Yeah, I thought I did already, but I'll send it again.
You have my email address, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. If not, I'll text you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm there from. I arrive Thursday morning and then I leave Thursday. I arrive Thursday morning and I leave Monday night.
Yeah, one of the things I'm trying to do more often is try to approach coloring more painterly and try to make it more artistic. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So that I'm not just stuck doing comic book, if that makes sense.
Speaking of like how you mentioned about painterly, I noticed that there was this one point a couple years ago, like a lot of people that were doing Photoshop, coloring, etc. Then all of a sudden, boom, they got off the computer, started going manually, like painting or watercoloring, etc.
Well, that might have been an affect of working in during the pandemic, because as a colorist, you had lots of time, right?
Hmm.
So they have more time to do and try new things.
Yeah.
I think.
I know.
Well, what
I
I would
thought
have
that was
done.
good actually during that. That was the plus side of the pandemic because we're all locked in, couldn't do nothing. That was the perfect time to learn something new, enhance your portfolio, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
it
I
was
see that.
it was interesting seeing like a lot of colorists who, just all of a sudden just stopped doing coloring on like Photoshop or whatever, and then just started painting.
Well, I've been there's been a lot of colorists lately, or a few of them anyway. Most
Yeah.
notably Laura Martin, who's basically said that Adobe's policy regarding AI art has changed their opinion of them as a company, and then they're considering moving to a different rendering platform.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. That's what she said.
Wow. Speaking of Laura, I bought
Because
one of her tiny teeny tiny paintings.
tiny paintings, yeah.
Yeah, her teeny tiny paintings from this past HeroCon. It was so funny
No.
because I was so busy, and then when I went back to her, yeah, she did pretty well with those teeny tiny paintings, and there was 2 left, and one of them that I was interested in, nobody got it, so I got it.
Yeah, good.
So it's just basically this snowy owl that's kind of has like this happy face, just kind of unique.
Yeah.
And then I think it was real popular. So I think she's gonna try to do it again because I think there was one
She's doing
post.
more right now. I saw her.
Yeah,
recent,
she should,
news
man.
thread.
It's pretty
She's
cool,
doing
her
more
teeny
now.
tiny paintings, and especially when you see it in person. It's like she told her like you should have a teeny tiny exhibit. So like every time when I see Laura at the cons, like we'll talk and mostly talk about her cats. And then I mentioned about how
That's all
you
she
now have
talks
your
about. That's all she just. That's her entire Facebook feed is her cats.
cats.
And occasionally issues with her studio.
I think she moved out of the studio that she was renting or something before.
Yeah, she did. I think she went back to her house. She kind of goes back and forth depending on, what
How
she's
she
doing
feels.
and what she needs to do. Yeah. Well, no, sometimes. So I often have thought about, would I want to get a studio away from the house? And the answer is absolutely yes. And it's not for the reasons that you think, but there's something about getting dressed and going to work. When you're at home, there's no need to do that, and so you often end up doing
It's kind of
in
like
your
you get a
underwear thing.
lazy mentality if you're at home.
Right, and you get a little lazy. That's the whole point. You get a little lazy. And let's be honest. Artists aren't the most busybody people in the world. We just aren't. How many artists do we know that have decided that they're going to learn how to become a master at Call of Duty or World of Warcraft or yada yada, whatever the next one is? We've lost a lot of good series to those games, unfortunately. Okay. Once we do that, we go. Whoa, what's that?
I don't know. Was that from you?
Yeah, that was from me because unfortunately you could hear my voice saying what I said 2 minutes ago. That's all right. So, what's your schedule for conventions this year, Amy? Are you going to go on the main to do some conventions on the mainland?
Heroes. I pretty much made my decision this year that Heroes has become kind of like my replacement for San Diego Comic Con.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never the one I want to go to is C2E2.
I've never been to
Chicago before.
Yeah, I've never been.
I've
to
never
Chicago
been to the
either.
Chicago Con yet.
Yeah.
It's someplace I think I'd like to go. All of my friends in the industry said that that's the comic book one that I should go to.
What, C2E2?
Yep.
Oh.
That's where all the comic guys go to have fun. There's an annual poker game that my friend runs that he said that I could go in, but I'm not really a poker player, so I won't.
I guess it depends what kind of fun you're into. So I guess if you're into that whole poker thing, maybe C2E2 is the thing.
Well, San Diego, I don't view it as a Comic-Con anymore. I view it as a pop culture convention.
Right.
Now, I know this last year was different, but it was only different because the movie studios couldn't go because of the strikes. But in general, they're entertainment conventions and not comic conventions anymore.
No.
And excuse me, that's frustrating.
And you'll have to embrace it.
San Diego, I mean, I went there 5 times already, and 2012 was my last, and that was it. It was already just at the point where it was too crowded. You're just squished, like sardines. And the thing that made up my mind that I'm never going to go back to San Diego is just the fact that it's just too time consuming to, just the thing to.
My what?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Amy. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, San Diego. It just came too time consuming to the point where I just felt it was just waste of time for me. Where your hotels are farther, all the hotels that you could get from before is all booked way in advance. So you're furthering out the travel time, and to me, I just look at it as you pretty much spend a lot of time just waiting.
Well,
waiting.
One of the difficulties now is that San Diego has got to the point where
it's cooked and no longer lava.
Cool.
Awesome, thank you, Mike. It used to be, as a professional, I would always get a pass.
Right.
I don't know that they give passes to everyone anymore.
They got real strict. Even
no, I did. Yeah, I heard that. I heard
it's gotten real super strict. No, I just made up my mind that it was just getting too big, and the part that irritated me the most was you couldn't hear anybody speaking. You pretty much was literally
even in the big halls.
In the big halls, you had to kind of like yell in order to hear what the person is saying. Which kind of was like, I just looked at it like, nah, I have been offered to go to San Diego to help out, with booths or whatever, but it's like, no, I just don't want to.
So, was what's her name not going to be coming to the con this time? I thought you mentioned that Desert.
For Maui, Laura.
Yeah,
she teaches. I asked her. I think she totally forgot about it, but no, she isn't gonna be at this condo.
Oh. Okay.
But it would have been fun if she did.
Yeah, she's what's the word I'm looking for? Entertaining. Oh.
She is, and she pretty much knows like a lot of comic creators, and actually,
it's from her time as Stan Lee's thing, right?
So it was from her time working for Stan Lee Media, which is interesting,
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It would be something very interesting. I don't know if I'd like it personally. Knowing how hectic his schedule probably was.
No, Laura had some pretty interesting stories and experiences that she went through, working with that whole Stanley thing, and then from that, coming into Desert Wind, etc. And then, of course, with her teaching as well, teaching at school.
And then living with Mark.
Yeah, living with Mark.
I'm sure that's a party right there.
Yeah.
We know Mark. Mark is a party.
Yeah. Oh, Anika said to tell you hi.
Hey. Hi, Alika. Is he online right now?
No, not Alika. Anika.
Oh, Annika. Okay. Yeah, awesome. I saw her post something the other day. She liked the post that I made.
Oh, really?
Tell them when they want copies of my comic, they just have to ask. And I will get it to them.
So I'll be seeing Anika and Laura next year. At Heroes, most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was talking with Anika just last month. We were talking almost for I think 6 or 7 hours straight.
Wow, that's a long conversation.
That was a long talk. So,
that's longer than I spoke to my girlfriend on the phone. My record with my girlfriend was 3 hours. This is back in the 80s when we had to walk into our closets with the 25-foot phone cord. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Exactly. This was before the cell phone. You had to get the regular rotary phone or whether your push button phone and drag the cord around.
1, 2, you didn't hang up. No, you're cute.
But yeah, in terms of mainline cons, the only thing I have scheduled is Heroes has now become my replacement already for San Diego.
You go to.
It is, and the only reason why I like Heroes is because it's of all the cons that I've been to so far, that is the most super organized con ever.
Well, and I've heard from other creators that Heroes is their favorite con too.
It is. It's just strictly comics. There's no celebrities, none of that. It's just all creators. I also think it's a really good con for even independent creators. They have this one section that they call the indie aisle, where you just see tons of it. I think, in my opinion, that's one of the best. Second to Heroes, it's kind of like a tie for me between Baltimore and Terrificon. I think I would have to say those three are my top 3 cons right there. Is Heroes, Baltimore, and Terrificon. But yeah, Heroes is top on my list. It's just so organized, so convenient. The way they run it is it's just make things easier for everybody, whether it's for the vendors or whether it's for the the creators. The thing I last year, when I was going over the floor map, I was going over it with Anika. I said, Anika, check this out. When have you seen one floor map where not only do you have the list of where the creators are and what table, but they actually put the creator's name on the table on the map? So it's wow, you don't even have to look at the list. You already know. So it's easy to and
you don't have to guess.
You don't have to guess. And it's not just only just the organization. Just even the location where they have it, we're at the Charlotte Convention Center. It's just so convenient. It's you come out, boom, the hotel's right there. Whole Foods right there. So Starbucks right there. It's just everything is just so convenient. It's just an easy. You don't have to travel far. It's an easy walking distance. And then if you're catching the train, boom, the train is right there. You just got to go into the back of the convention center, and there's a section where you can catch the train to go wherever. So yeah, that's the reason why I like Heroes. It's just convenient, period.
All right. That's a good start. Here's the problem, though. What? This is what it'll look like in print, which is not necessarily what I want. So I'm going to have to make some changes here. That's what it looks like on my screen.
Uh-huh.
That's what it looks like in print. You see the difference?
Yeah, I see it.
That
The
pink is not.
vibrancy is gone.
Yeah, because it's a change between the RGB color wave and the CMYK color wave. It's just RGB is not made for print.
Printing.
CMYK is. So I'm gonna have to make some changes there. So we turn on CMYK preview, and then we adjust saturation and color until it finds a place that we like. Purples and greens are the worst for this problem. It gives us our most difficult situations here with purples and greens.
Is there a reason why the purple and the greens?
Because when your purples require high amounts of magenta and cyan, right?
Okay.
Greens require high amounts of yellow and cyan. And because you're working in a additive color mode, meaning to make those colors you have to have that much ink there. You can only put so much ink on a paper, right? Before it starts to get all muddy. On top of that, RGB doesn't generate those colors the same way. So you can create different colors because you're using a light as your color, as how you're generating the color, as opposed to inks, where there's only so many combinations of inks that can create the colors you're looking for.
Right.
It's just an affectation of the limitations in the color models. I think that's going to be all. We're going to do it like that. And then we'll try to make it cooler in special effects here. Now, we are going to prep for effects. This is the only time that we use layers. And I now have a line art layer, and then the main layer, and then a screen layer where I do most of my line effects. And in this particular case, we're going to be doing lots of this purple effect, but I've got to do it in a different way than people might think. Let's see.
Any other shows you're trying to hit up next year?
I'm sorry?
Any shows that you're trying to hit up next year?
I gotta sign up for a table at Amazing in March. I wanted to go to
February. You mean February?
February.
Yeah.
There was another convention happening in March. What was it?
KawaiiCon?
KawaiiCon. I'm gonna need to get a table at KawaiiCon. I missed the deadline for a vendor booth at Amazing, but I can get into I think I can still get into Artist Alley for Amazing. So I'll probably go there for that. I gotta just take care of setting that up like now.
They're also gonna do the one-day show in May
for
Comic and Toy Expo. You know the one-day show that's always held on Sundays, right the day after Free Comic Book Day.
Oh no, I've never even heard of it.
That's the one that you attended the first show. Was it the first or the second? Yeah. It's that one day show in May, that's always held in May at Alamorna Hotel.
Oh, Francisco's book show.
Yeah, Francisco show.
The Comic and Toy Expo.
Yeah, the Comic and Toy Expo, that one. You
Yeah.
doing that?
No, I don't have any plans to go there at the moment. I mean, I could, I suppose. But I don't currently have a plan to do that.
It's a great hotel.
You might not.
It's one of the hotels that Jason likes to crap at. Like, yes.
Dude,
Oh, sorry.
family show. Holy crap, dude. No,
Sorry.
you're not sorry. I'm telling you, it's a family show.
Okay.
You know you're not sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm not sorry.
I'm not. That's a great coloring.
No, this isn't any coloring. I'm doing special effects right now.
That's a great special effect.
Well, it will be when I'm done.
Looks like some people have a hard time taking a compliment.
Well, no, I'm trying to be clear. My gosh, why is it doing that? All I'm doing right now is I am making a selection. It sounds weird, but that's all I'm doing. I'm selecting the line art that I want to have be colored. Did you finish? Did you finish?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, good. Awesome. I will review it since I am going to be your editor.
I mean, it's like the first scene in like half of the second. It's like only 2 pages.
Well, I want 4 pages. How can you have a 4-page treatment when somebody only sends you 2 pages?
I'll send you 2 more. But I'll do it later.
That's fine.
Wait, you gotta do another comic project?
My friend Caesar, who is our story consultant, has come up with an idea, and I think it's a worthy idea, and I'm going to ask someone to draw it for us. I already have someone in mind, and yeah. Well, we're going to try it as a 4-page treatment at the moment, and see if how it works and how it looks, and go from there. Kind of like a preview, so to speak.
Wait, so what's DJ? What's DJ?
DJ is talking to his wife.
Oh, okay.
The only person that really matters. Because we don't matter.
We don't. Happy wife, happy life.
Amen, brother.
Is that a euphemism or something? When you say talking to his wife?
He's talking to his wife. I already made the joke about him doing something else with his wife earlier today.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't.
I think I said something like, "Go take care of your wife," and I don't need to know how you're doing.
Yeah, that's right.
Start singing her that Lin Manuel song. To be in love must be the greatest feeling that a girl can feel. To be in love,
You actually remember the
the
lyrics.
dream.
Well, you watched it. That's why you
No, I remember it because it was so horrible.
Yeah,
But then it's better than your sister playing Bon Jovi, right?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was way better than my sister playing Bon Jovi. Did I tell you about how she had Bon Jovi, the picture from the freaking magazines, like
Yep.
in our bathroom?
Sorry.
And I had to get out of the shower
Waters.
naked and wet and stare at John Bon Jovi and whoever else you had. The guys from Poison and Warren, whatever.
So you had all of Tiger Beat looking at you naked. Just,
Yeah, it was disturbing.
The teenage girl stare and they like look into the camera.
I wish it was girl. There was one of them was freaking Rick Schroeder.
What?
Well, I mean, it's hair metal, so they all look like women anyway. Right?
Well, not Rick Schroeder.
Yeah. Ricky Schroeder.
So you mean your sister had like all these hair metal bands and then Rick Schroeder?
Yeah,
The Silver Spoons, bro.
because Ricky was, so beautiful. He's my favorite.
You know, the thing I can't get over is now I have to picture Kanila dripping wet.
Oh, I know, right? Now it's in your brain. Now that's in your brain. Dripping wet.
It's like, oh man, I can't get that picture away. I need to get that shit.
You're welcome. No, I know you love me.
Thank you. I know. Thank you for the wicked visual.
Hey, I was anything but wicked. I was a good man, good boy. Until I, wasn't.
Yeah.
Which was hardly ever.
You came out of that shower totally pure. Just
Oh, absolutely. You have no idea. I hope my mom's not listening to this. Mom, I came out of the shower totally pure. What wasn't pure was John Bon Jovi staring at me, getting all hot and bothered. That's what wasn't pure.
So I want to know what sister. Was it Mama?
Yes, it was Mom.
It was Mama.
Well,
It was Mama. So next time Mama comes, I'm just gonna go shot through the heart. And you're to blame, calling you give love.
well, she'll sing right along with you. That's what she'll do.
Well,
She'll sing the song with you.
They did make some pretty dope songs, I gotta say.
No, they suck.
Now
They're horrible.
I know it's fun to karaoke, baby. It's walking wet and slippery.
Wet and naked.
Wet and naked. Like, you like,
So, Amy, were you a Teen Beat person kid?
the only, if you want to call him a teen idol that I was really into was Rick Springfield.
oh yeah.
I wish it out. Just
Did they call him Bruce? They call me Bruce. Oh, DJ's back. Now I don't have to entertain everyone. It's DJ's turn.
Yeah.
my turn.
Make any jokes about? So DJ, did you take care of your wife?
You know what? I was very envious.
She is. She's in a one right now.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
shucks. I should have to go to lunch or something.
Well, she's busy. She works for OHA.
Yeah, I remember.
So when she's there, she's like nonstop busy.
She's not here. She's here, but not really here. I get it.
Yeah. I was there. I was there
remember.
with. Oh yeah, that's right. You can come pick me up. Yeah.
We had dinner.
Yeah, that's right. That was fun. Fun. I'm not liking this layout, man. Not liking
Huh.
it.
That's too bad. That's your lit problem to fix.
I'm gonna flip it over and
I've got my
start.
own set of problems right here.
I'm gonna flip it over and start all over again.
Wait, are you telling me you're gonna smack it up, flip it, and rub it down? Oh no!
Maybe. Yeah.
Do me, baby.
Okay. I gotta plan this one out better.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've always been had to tell other artists is, bro, you gotta plan better. You're not planning enough. You are trusting in your ability to
Right.
to riff on things too much.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's such a rookie move right there. And I did that a lot too. And that's the only reason why I know. But yeah, the better you plan,
It's almost like it's a rookie rite of passage, right?
right?
You kind of gotta do it because everyone does it, and then
And
you gotta have some old crotchety man tell you, you gotta do it like that, do it different. You gotta plan.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn. Plan more. Get off my lawn.
Oh, Caesar's back.
Oh yeah.
Caesar's back.
Let's see.
Oh, one more guy that can stay on the stream and be quiet, just like us.
Well, he stopped being on the stream for a while.
Well, I was working over here, but now I'm done. I'm gonna turn the other 2 pages to you later. Like I got you 2, I'll get you 2 more.
That's good because
we got a holiday.
When your editor asks you for a 4-page treatment, he doesn't want a 2-page treatment.
It's like men, when the fullback gets the ball, he's like, "Hey, you need 1 yard? I'll give you 2 yards. If you need 2 yards, I'll give you 2 yards. Well, what if I want 10 yards? I'll give you 2
yards.
If you want 4 pages, I'll give you 2 pages.
You are fired, young man.
Okay, so he's adding special effects, and it looks pretty freaking cool.
Oh no, this is a quick mask, and all I'm doing is making a selection, and it's not going to look like anything like what it's going to be at the end. This is just a way for me to make a good selection. I know that sounds weird, but that's all it is.
So good, man.
Yeah, it's definitely
So
making it possible.
Well, you're not paying attention. This has nothing to do with anything that you're talking about.
All right. I mean, it just looks different from when I first saw it.
Yes, it looks different because it does look different, but it has nothing to do with how it's going to look in the end. Look, I'm going to show you. All I'm doing is making it so that I can have a selection, so that I can do something with the background. This sounds weird, but that's really what it is. And because the background was different than what we wanted to be.
It's Captain Tigo, right?
Yeah, Tigo.
Yeah. Like if you pan down, Tygo's got a hammer as well as
a
dude. Sword.
Again, family show.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're not. I know you're not sorry, but I'm going to have to remind you at least a dozen times over the next two streams.
Well, dude, we got an evil spirit possessing this dude. And we can also see that this guy has went to the dentist regularly. He's got all 32 of his teeth. And as a knight,
sometimes he doesn't say nothing, and then you
dentist,
can't get him to shut the heck up.
Okay. I mean, the guy has no uvula. He obviously, has sleep apnea as well. So, I gotta say, he's definitely not a singer. But that's why he's a knight. He has a sword, and he sticks the sharp end into the bad guy.
Does he fight the bad guys with swords?
Yeah. Yes, he does.
He fights the bad guys with swords.
You possess my body. Prepare to die.
I cannot find a woman like that.
I can't find a woman like Jesse's girl.
Jesse's
I wish I had his hair. His hair was that mullet was spectacular, you know.
Hey, did you hear that Rick has one of the greatest collections of Star Wars toys in the universe?
Yep.
What? Now I love him. Why do you
Like,
have to say
yes,
that?
recognizably the greatest Star Wars toy collection in existence.
He is a Star Wars geek.
Oh,
Now I
why
just
you
want
got
to
me
hang
in
out with him.
corner?
Now I just want to hang out with him.
No, I want to hang out with him.
You can actually
Maybe
see it on YouTube.
Oh, what?
Yeah, just go type in Rick Springfield Star Wars. Rolling Stone
Oh.
magazine did this thing where they interviewed him, where they showed his Star Wars collection.
Oh, you really were a fangirl for him.
Yes, she was.
What do you mean
yeah.
was?
Like,
Oh,
I
sorry,
got the
she
hots
is.
for Rick Springfield when I was like in the 3rd grade when Jesse's Girl came out, and so when I finally got to see him in concert, I was like, you know, like any other female who had the hots for him.
Oh, okay. Did you throw any items of clothing on stage?
No.
Because I would have. I would have thrown a sweater up on
Oh,
there.
he's not. What's his name?
What?
What's that guy in
Barry
Vegas?
White?
No.
What? Who?
You don't have to watch die in the street.
Oh, Tom Jones.
not Tom Jones. The
Prince.
panty
Oh,
dropper.
Prince.
The panty dropper. Tom Jones. What's funny is that he's like, even today he would make girls would drop their panties for him.
Oh, yeah. But they're like, they're like
They're
freaking
in their
Depends.
60s.
It's Depends that's landing upon the stage now. Not the white cotton ones that he had in like the 60s, you know? It's like half full Depends hitting the stage. Like, oh, that almost hit me in the face, lady. That's when he goes, it's not on you. Whoa, I gotta dodge that. That was unusual. Okay, yeah. So sorry.
No, you're not.
You watched a 30-minute video of Rick Springfield playing with his toys?
It's not that kind of shit. YouTube either.
What? His Star Wars collection. It's toys. They're toys.
That's
right?
totally what you intended to say.
Yeah. I did not. I mean, you're the one inferring all the other stuff, dude. It's not me. That's you. I just lay it out there. Whatever you think is what you think.
Shura.
Yeah.
Shura.
Yeah. Because I would watch like a 30-minute video of Rick Springfield playing with his toys.
It's not toys that I think you wanted to play with.
Yeah. I mean, that mullet, that hair, those lips, as he caresses his toys and then brings them out to show it to everybody in the entire world. Like, this is Leia.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
Slave Leia. This is. It's beautiful. Watch me use my lightsaber on her. Say you like it, Leia.
Can we turn him off?
Yeah, of course.
I'm seriously debating it, but he's also entertaining me. So I'm like, what? Entertaining, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Steve said hi.
Uncle Steve. Hey,
Steven,
Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve.
Hey, Uncle Steve. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Maui.
Maui.
In Maui.
Is
And for those of you who are wondering, no,
Comic-Con.
he's not drunk.
Yeah.
Who?
I'm
Who's
high on
drunk?
life, baby.
He's not drunk. That's the whole point.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Caesar. That's the point that I'm trying to make. He's not drunk.
Well, at least we're talking Rick Springfield and not Bon Jovi, right? So
Yeah. Yes.
Amen.
Like Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Let's get for falling in love.
You remember that one? I mean, you would think Wanted would be like the one that. I mean, that's like the bigger hit. Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, oh no, that was Bad Medicine, right?
Yeah.
Bad Medicine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. I got something. Like, I don't. What was the lyrics? It's Bad Medicine. Bad medicine. Something and bad medicine. Something about doctors. And then, I don't know.
There ain't no something that can cure my disease. Something like that.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh, my opinion of DJ has seriously just deteriorated because he knows the words to the song.
Come on, you guys
All right,
know
DJ, check it out. Here we go.
Wow, so good.
Ben.
Oh my God!
Ew.
Oh my
That's dope.
Oh,
What happened to the red? Where'd the red go? I like the red.
Bring it back,
There it
Bring
is.
it back, Bring it back. Oh my
Turn
God!
the red back on.
Send me that, man. Send me that. That's a Facebook post right there. That's an instant Facebook
I have to
shared.
decide what else I'm going to do. I got to do other stuff to it. I'm not done yet.
Okay, when you
Okay.
put it
I
ready,
ain't done yet.
here's my lesson from the last.
Yeah, DJ, I just want to say that I appreciate the way that you're penciled this. You know, especially like the fact that Tigo not only has a sword but a hammer. Like, you know, you can fully check it out.
I'll
Like,
kick you from this. God, where is it?
Where's the kick button? Where is it?
Oh, you're going to be that guy.
I'm just saying, you know, well done.
Of course you are.
Well done.
Shut up.
I mean, if you can see through armor, bro, he's packing. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're not.
I was like,
You keep saying sorry. I didn't know what's the other thing.
I mean, don't send me the way.
You know you're trying to apologize for how you feel, but we know you're not sorry.
I
It's
mean,
probably better if you say, I apologize.
okay.
I can understand that. I know you're not sorry.
Okay, I apologize for any future statements that might be made. You have to understand it. Like, I've got a physical condition where my filter is broken. You know, the thing that
What filter? Wait, there's
Yeah,
a filter?
exactly.
God,
It's broke.
so good, man.
It's attached to my picker for, like, you know. That's why I love psychotic women. You know.
No, that's not why you love psychotic women.
Well, I mean,
I know why you love psychotic women.
Well, I mean,
They give you material. Trust me.
Yeah. Crazy people just know how to, you know.
Do certain things.
Yeah. Yeah. They do it the best. Because that's why they're crazy. They give me love, crazy love. Yeah. Sorry.
So the point here is to make him look like he's part of the image, but that he's not really there. You can't see him. So by adjusting the color of his lines to make them look a different color than him, it makes him feel like he's not really there. He's like implied, like he's a ghost.
He's a necrosaur. Because he woke up one morning and slept wrong, and now he's a necrosaur.
Oh, this is Exilian remix. That's what it is.
Like
remixed and remastered. Oh,
yeah.
I'm good.
So DJ, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Where did Exilian come from? The name.
I don't know. I just like the sound of them. That's the.
When did you start this? When did you start?
I was trying to do the whole, not trying to do like Deadpool or words that
You
eventually.
want to go the Rob Liefeld road is what you mean. What road?
Yeah. So I went the Tolkien route, which is make it sound good. Like you know what I mean? Like just big and the whole name generators and all of that. Remember that?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I
That's
never
how
used any of
Childish
that stuff.
Gambino got his name. You know that?
Right.
Childish
Yeah.
he went to generate the rap name for himself, and it came up with Childish Gambino, and that's his rap name now.
Oh yeah.
So like, I saw this one video about like a butterfly effect. So do you remember Richard Pryor
Yeah.
and how he was in the movie The Toy?
Mhm.
So in The Toy, he played a black guy that lived in this rich guy's house for his son. And
He was a toy.
He was a toy. And in one scene, he was wearing a Spider-Man pajama, right? So then, like, we fast forward to 2005, the series Community with Donald Glover. And Donald Glover ended up staying at Pierce's house. And Pierce was a rich white guy that he kept in his house, kind of like a toy. So in a nod to it, Donald Glover wore a version of the Spider-Man underoos. And then because of that, at the time they were casting for the Amazing Spider-Man that eventually Andrew Garfield got, but there was a Facebook movement to get Donald Glover to play Spider-Man, and like
At that time, he would have made a good Miles Morales.
exactly,
Well, that's what they wanted.
and they wanted to do a Miles Morales, but with Donald Glover as
Miles.
playing the character, right? And it was like a strong ass movement and stuff, right? And they didn't cast him; they casted like Andrew Garfield eventually. But then because of that because of like that one little nod to the toy and everything, we now have like across the universe, across the Spider-Verse, and because of that nod and because of that movement also that they wanted a black Spider-Man, that actually inspired the writer to create Miles Morales and the whole alternate Spider-Verse and everything, and then like have him actually join Earth 616. So it's all because of like one little nod to like Richard Pryor that like Miles Morales even exists, which blows my mind.
So Bendis is watching that. Was Bendis? Isn't it Bendis that created?
Bendis created it, but he was watching it, and he monitored the movement for Donald Glover to play Spider-Man, and he just saw that all these people were interested in a black Spider-Man, so Bendis created Miles Morales from it.
Oh.
And now we have like Across the Spider-Verse and all this, and it's all because of like Richard Pryor choosing to wear Spider-Man underoos.
Yeah.
Imagine how different it would be if he chose like the Superman
underoos.
Yeah. It's just an amazing butterfly effect thing. You think that like that little choice wouldn't matter, but like 20 years later, we now have these amazing animation cartoons and comics because of it.
Yeah.
Sweet, right? Yeah.
The second one wasn't that good, if you ask me.
What?
Spider-Verse.
Across the what?
Yeah.
It caught me so much in the feels with his mom telling him about like, and then they're telling him that like his storyline means that his dad has to die, and then he's like, no man, I'm gonna make my own story. Just because y'all suffer trauma doesn't mean that I have to suffer that same trauma. I can still be Spider-Man without having to suffer this.
Is that the first one?
That's the second one.
He's such a crybaby. Like, hallelujah, you're so great. You're so special. You're like, no, I'm not impersonating this guy me. Like, wasn't he the hero in the other one? Like, I can't handle that. Like, oh my goodness.
It's just that I like the fact that he's fighting against Was it Spider 2023?
2099.
2099.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
That's the best to me. Is the best part about that is him, and they made him
Oh.
such a jerk. Like you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, that's like he's my
Yeah.
favorite. Bro, visually the guy looks awesome. Like you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like they of course they got to do the whole make him the jerk because he looked the best, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Oh.
guess who we get to hang out with in Molly?
They,
And you gotta,
they
like,
guessed
the,
on him.
the original Spider-Man, Peter Parker is on pink. He's on pink bathrobe the whole movie. Like he looked like on
That's,
schlub. Like
that's Peter
on.
B. Parker, though. That's not the
Yeah.
original. I mean, like,
and that's,
the real
that's
Peter Parker is like
Spider-Man,
the one that
man.
died.
whatever. But
Yeah.
no,
I
like,
agree
come
to
on.
disagree.
That's cool.
I agree to
That's cool.
disagree because
Maybe some.
I thought the second one was just awesome.
I
Yeah.
liked it. I didn't
It
like
caught me in
some.
the feels. Like when Spider-Gwen gets her band, I mean, there's a moment right there. And when she like, you know, she's hanging upside down talking to Miles and just being open about like what
forget
it means for her to be a Spider-Man, it got me in the feels. You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
And her having to deal with her dad, telling her dad that she, you know, if you want to, I know you're a cop and your livelihood interferes with like, you know, what I have to do as a hero and everything. Like, if you want to take me in, go ahead. And then like, he just hugs her and instead of handcuffs her, which is a great moment, you know.
Right on. I mean, good. I'm glad you like it because I mean, somebody
Yeah.
gotta like.
Ask him about the movie. Don't ask him about the Marvels movie. Holy shit!
Oh well, it's just I find that Captain Marvel herself is an unrelatable character.
So that's the only reason you don't like it is because Captain Marvel.
Such a
Well,
I can't handle that.
Oh, you mean the Brie Larson?
Yeah, Brie
The
Larson.
thing that I
she's-
loved
I
about the
can't
movie
stand her either.
was Ms. Marvel.
Yes.
Ms. Marvel was the best part of that movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
And
think
she was the most developed character.
Oh, really? I mean, I never watched them, and I never watch them. I'm done, bro. Marvel is for grandmas. I'm sorry, bro. Marvel is
Yeah.
just not. Like, we're not getting them.
up a cliff.
We're not getting them back, bro. You know what I mean?
I know.
We're not getting none of those guys back. They took over. They commandeered all those ships. You know what I mean? So, like, bro.
All right, DJ, tell me what you like. Here.
What you mean?
The white.
The eyes.
Nah, too much. Down. Yeah. Perfect.
Like that.
Yeah.
Perfs. Perfs.
Oh, so good, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, hold on. We're going to save this as file. Save as.
I'd like to save this file as Hugh Jawless. Hugh Jawless.
Oh my gosh, be quiet. I can't freaking dig him anywhere.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah, too.
Bad medicine. Bad medicine. Bad medicine.
Okay. There's that. I saved an RGB file. Now I'm going to duplicate it. Image, duplicate.
So when you print, do you print it like? Do you got different versions for like online and on, like when you send to print?
I will share with you in a moment. So I have here this version, this one right here. This is the RGB version. This has all of its layers down the right here, and I saved it, and I'm going to close it. This version, I'm going to save it as this. I call this my COL version, but it's essentially it's a CMYK trap version. You probably have no idea what trap means.
What is trap mean?
Okay. I will share with you in a moment as I prepare the file.
So good, man.
Trapping.
I mean,
trapping is a
he's very older
process
than we are.
whereby you take the line art and you squinch it a little to adjust
That means we
for
can go.
possible plate shifting.
We're closer.
Do you even know what I mean by plate shifting?
Yeah, the color shift.
I'm close to getting my CD special.
Okay, so plate shifting, when you're dealing with printers for a large comic printer, it's a multi-color press, and it starts with yellow, and then magenta, and then cyan, and then the very top they put black. Okay.
Wow.
Now, sometimes the way black is generated, it is percentages of yellow, magenta, cyan, and then the black on top. Okay. 40, 40, 60, and 100, keeping it under 240% ink so that the paper doesn't soak up too much and doesn't do weird things.
Wow.
The problem that happens is sometimes you put the yellow on, you put the magenta on, then the cyan maybe will slip.
Oh.
And then you put the black on top of it. What happens there, and the slip is 1, maybe 2 pixels. However, if the undercolor is 40, 40, 60, 100, and it's perfectly aligned, that one color slip will create a halo of blue. Does that make sense?
Okay, I'm following.
So it'll look like this. Here, I might even be able to imitate it.
Wow.
Won't let me. Hold on. I don't know how to do it. Never mind. Well, essentially, it's like if I hold my hand like this, right?
Right.
You can't see my other hand behind it. However,
Right.
if there's plates, you can see a little bit of my hand. Not so much that it doesn't print well, but it does create this odd halo, right?
Okay.
So what we do in the trapping process is we take the Y, M, and C, and we squinch it under the black line art a little.
Right? Yeah.
Oh. So that the black will hide all of the imperfections or whatever.
Right, so if the black shifts, it doesn't have the halo.
Oh.
And it's that not a lot of colorists nowadays do, because it's an older technique, right? Because a lot of newer comics are printed on newer printers that adjust for that kind of thing, but they're not always perfect. They're just mostly perfect. So by trapping, we can fix that. So that's what I'm going to do here. I have an action in Photoshop set for that. I'm making sure my full file is set up properly, and then I will run my action. Now it is trapped and in CMYK format, and it is ready for print. But here, I will show you. Look at this line right here, right? If I turn off the black.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it didn't do it. Hold on. That's not good.
All right, fellas, I gotta go.
All right, get out of here.
Until next time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Time, same bat channel. I will see thee later.
All right, Caesar.
I'm squeaking. The pianist made mess. I'll never record this one. No. Oh. You know what? Whatever. That comes in the bowler. The bowler. To mean you're operating. They didn't point out the swing conjoined degrees. Yeah. You know, I guess I'll take my ball and go home.
Well, we don't want you here anymore.
Fine.
I know. I had the selection on. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. That's right.
Oh.
You see here specifically, like if you look at this part right here, All right, brother. Thank you. You see how the black comes over it, and it's wider than that. This gray is what's called undercolor. And so this being here like this means that if the black plate shifts left or right a little bit, it won't affect the line art. Anyway, there we go.
All right.
Captain Tygo and the Necrosaur.
Sweet. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy, man.
And I do that, and then I found something that I needed to fix. It always happens. It always happens. You find something that you need to fix after you've done everything.
Yeah, me too. I sometimes I send you stuff, and I'm like, oh shit. What's that?
Specifically, it's this. I know it's a little thing, and it shouldn't matter, but you know what? It does. Because
I'm so bad at drawing. That sword has no volume. Thank you for that. That sword is so flat and weak looking.
Okay, now save this. And save it.
Medicine.
Okay, and then duplicate it again. I have my reference generator action, and now I have this I can save. Let's go back here real quick. It's on desktop.
Wow.
Well, this is the. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. It's like such a big difference. I'm looking at like the. I'm looking at like the
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 difference
printed-
between the one. Oh, the printed one. I don't remember I don't know what the printed one looks like right at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just going based on what I saw, what I have here. Okay, and then
And
we'll
I
see.
remember being this happy with when these colors came to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so used to black and white. Like, you know what I mean? So when I seen these colors, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. And now I'm like, oh my God, that is awesome.
All right, so desktop, BW, flashback 5. So whenever I work on for every page that I color, I have a minimum of 4 files. I have the black and white. The black and white is always in 600 DPI resolution, 600 DPI at whatever size that you get print at print size or whatever size you scanned at. Then I have the layer file. This is the file that I have all my special effects. I have my rendering. I have the flats channel, so that if I need to make any changes, I can go back to this layer file and make corrections. Maybe we want him to be darker in skin tone, or maybe we want his gloves to be red.
Okay.
With my flats file on the layer, I can make all those corrections like that very fast. I also have this, the trapped CMYK file. This is in CMYK format here. It's 600 deep. It's whatever resolution I colored at. In this particular case, I colored it at really high resolution. And this is the file that will go to the printer. This is the file that once the letter has the lettering done, he'll put the lettering on it, and then we'll put it into our document and we'll send it to the printer. And then I have my RGB file. I mean my reference file. This is a 100 DPI document that it's only 823 by 1,000 pixels, so it's big, but it's good size for the screen, and it's only it's 335 kilobytes, so it's easy to upload. So this one is the one that I would post on social media and so forth. This is also the file that I would send to an editor so that they can give me corrections. Right? This is the file I send to them. They say, okay, this is what this is what it looks like. They make corrections and they send me those corrections, and then I will send them the final files after I make corrections. So every single page that I color has these. So if you look in here, I got the black and white files for the issue 0 that we worked on. I've got the RGB files for the ones that I worked on here. I've got the CMYK trap files here, and then I have reference files for it here as well. So I have one of every version so that I can go back to it and make changes, upload it if I need to, and then make the comics out of it. It's a very important thing when you're dealing with comics or anything print-wise to have a file and naming structure so that you can easily find everything. So I know that everything that's for Exilian has the prefix EXIL in it. So if I ever lose it, I can always go look for EXIL space. And this is my file name, my naming convention for RGB every single time. The name of the project, the issue, the page, the state RGB, and then the file format. Right. So if I know I need to find, for example, ADG 01.05, it'll find every version of ADG 01.05, and I can pick it up. This way, I never lost anything because I know exactly what everything's named, right? So this just showed me all of my files here that are ADG 01.05.
Oh. Oh. Good stream. You got the whole thing done. Right on. Right on.
I knew I'd be able to finish it. It actually took longer than I expected because I was flatting it. But
so all right, I think they're good.
We're gonna have to call it because it's time.
Yeah.
You're talking to DJ. I will see you on Friday in Camuela when I'm up there.
Yeah.
We'll figure out time to hang out.
Awesome.
And then this is where I say to you, draw me some pages, brother.
It's coming, bro. As soon as this is done.
Hey, and he's all preach. All right, brother. Good talking to you. We'll see you next week, Thursday, probably on the stream. Thanks for visiting us. If you're still here with us, or if you've joined us later and watched the stream later, go to the link in DJ's post and sign up to receive notifications about when our Kickstarter for our new project, 80 Guns, goes live. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in Maui Comic Con or back here next week.
Bye-bye.